Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Jazz. There's a screen by Murray. Durant drawing the double team. The three. Just 5 to shoot. Murray, no good. It's Curry outside. Rebounded by Allen.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Left side, KD. Shoots over Curry. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. Outside, Green. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Paul. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's Green missing. Williams in the post. KD on the wing. It's stolen by Curry. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Carter. Back to Paul. Fires from the wing. Allen with the rebound.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And it goes down 2 points.
I'll tell you what, Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from KD. Over in the corner, Green. The dive for the ball. Curry wide open. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Out to KD. Knocks it loose. Timberwolves trail by 4. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
kept the defender on a string, and with the pump fake, KD fooling him for the cheap foul.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Carter. Back to Paul. To end the cold streak. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. It's Durant on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Harris with it. Defended by Middleton. On the wing, Rozier. Back to Green. 14 feet away. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pass to Murray. Kicks it out to Allen. Shoots a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Green. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Middleton. Williams with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Wide open look here for Murray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Green. Murray with the defensive effort.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Rozier for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. San Antonio leading by 5. Murray, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. To the middle. And taken away by Paul. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Middleton for 3. That shot off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. For NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. Outside Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
Looking at the young forward, Jonathan Kuminga, a big man who continues to try to get better.
Yeah, I really like this guy. Ultimately, he's got to hit his 10,000 hours. He's got to play more games and get more minutes, but he definitely possesses a hunger to improve, and every team loves those types of values.
And here are the Sixers now. After the basket by San Antonio. Siakam, no good. Back come the Spurs in transition. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 7 foot and sending it right back.
And the dunk by Jokic.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Back to Durant. Right at the free throw line. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Here's Ingram. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and the percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Lots of winning going on in Philadelphia. 6 straight playoff appearances, Richard.
Yeah, they're the masters of the mid. Their game, that's just the way it is. No finals appearances. And look, that's got to be top of mind. East is tough, but they've got the talent to go far, but they just keep having mid-seasons. A near 7-footer, KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Well, Richard, Kevin Durant has been a big-time scorer in the NBA since he stepped onto the hardwood.
No, and I played against him as a rookie, and let me tell you, even the veteran team that we had, we knew that this guy was going to be a bucket getter for a long time.
Now here's Ingram.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
The Sixers with another miss. Williams' shot is good.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Hero. And stolen by Murray. And here come the Spurs again. San Antonio with the fast break. Pass to Durant. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ingram with the ball. Hero outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
And so Murray will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Durant. Middleton, right side. The 3 is up. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Jokic the screen. Hero with it. Picked up by Allen. Jokic gets the bucket.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Allen can't get it to go. The Sixers trailing. Now here's Hero. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Durant, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. Pass to Jokic. Oh, Durant with a steal. The 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 12. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals playing disruptive basketball.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
And the 76ers making a change here. 1:04 left in the first quarter here. And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And one thing we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell now, increased efficiency, Richard.
Yeah, from the start of his career, he has definitely improved. He's got a ways to go, but he's talented, and there's still a lot of time.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
For 3, Gordon. He drops it from range.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Durant. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Williams from long range. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you. Curry's shot is off. And here's Russell. Bryant outside. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, BA. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work.
On the wing, Thompson. Hey, expanding his range. Rebounded by Ingram. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
76er substitution.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point differential. Pass to Curry. Now here's Henderson. And here is Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
And here's Curry for three. Here's Henderson. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Gordon. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Gordon's got 5 now.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
They set the pick. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
76er substitution. Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
On defense, the Sixers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Curry's shot is off. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Jokic. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Henderson outside. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Craig. 6 on the shot clock. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
To the left wing. Outside Craig. 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Curry.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Shot clock at 6. Back to Henderson. The kick out. Curry drills it from deep. Curry's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Now Ingram. Thompson pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here.
76er substitution. Number 00.
Here's Jokic.
Jonathan
Give him 8.
Kuminga.
6 to shoot. Out to Gordon. From downtown. Rebound San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. "20 seconds left to the second period. Back to Thompson. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Spurs ball.
San Antonio with the ball. With 2 seconds left. The bank shot, no good.
That's the end of the
And a
first
pretty
half.
tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 5. On the take. Back to Bryant. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Now the 76ers with it. Siakam the screen. Russell with the ball. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Craig, he's open. Oh, trains the 19-footer. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
D'Angelo
Russell, that's good.
The speed of Russell on full display. Love watching him turn on the jets and get to the cup.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from 3 for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
That was an, okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Substitution for your Spurs. Murray.
Now here's Russell. He's got 5. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. Rebound San Antonio.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Allen in the high post. Pass to Durant. From the arc. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
76ers.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
And the 76ers call time here. Here's Ingram. There's a screen. Hero outside. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive. It's Jokic, high post. Outside Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Hero for 3. Goes up again. Kuminga's shot is off.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Back to Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Jokic.
2 minutes.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Jokic. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy. Yeah, their shot selection has not been great this half, and you can see their field goal percentage dropping too.
Picked it. And now the Sixers on the break. And here's Jokic. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Murphy.
Forcing the issue inside. Murray earns himself a trip to the line.
And Murray drops them both. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the 76ers. A 12-point game. They host the Pistons after this one, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Here's Middleton. Pass to Allen. Down low. Uncovered. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Allen's got his first points of the night.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Out to the wing. Jokic in the post. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Pass to Murray. Back to Durant. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the...
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Middleton. Outside Durant. Middleton, left side. Durant, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And stolen by Durant. Great D that time from Jokic. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Pass to Gordon. 20 feet out. The rebound by Murray. And he's going for the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Allen. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Philadelphia with the ball. Trailing by 13. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Back to Durant. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer is up. Middleton drains the triple. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Gordon. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Allen. Oh, tries a three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And Hero grabs the board. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And it's Kevin Durant.
how their recipe gets created based on how they play on the court.
I love that it's performance-based.
Yeah, it's more like real life, and that's what we really wanted to try to model, was that you don't really just like go into a game saying like, I'm good at this and this and this. You work on a skill, right? And so as you work on your skills in 2K, you're gonna get good at that skill, and that's the way it should be, I think.
So talk about the approach to changing up the system. Was it more for like a balancing standpoint, or how did you guys approach this new badge system?
Yeah, it's something we've wanted to do for a while. Just in generally, we wanted to see what it would be like, instead of making a player that was kind of set in your ways, just to have something a little more fluid, and something that adapted to the way you played. So this is kind of the first step in trying that with badges. It's going to be interesting because I think people are used to the game being a certain way, and it's been this way for a while. But I like the change, and I think they're going to like it too. So we'll see how it goes this year.
So it sounds to me when players are getting their squads ready for the park, or maybe playing in rec or pro-am, you have to think about the players that you're going in with. You can't come with 3 offensive powerhouses. You got to think defense too. So talk a little bit about the defensive badges and how players can improve their defense.
Yeah, was a ton of new badges, Chris. One of the ones that I like a lot, we talked about this in the last episode, was the right stick defense is back. So right stick stealing is back. There's a new badge called right stick ripper, that as you get steals, as you get knockaways with the right stick stealing, you're going to see that badge level up. And so there's just so many ways you can mold your player, and so many different badges in the game that you're going to see move up and down based on how you play. I think it's going to be cool to see locks kind of get their badges up and get cramping down on all the offensive players this year.
All right, I love to hear these new defensive badges. It's going to make people think about how they play defense a little smarter, it sounds like, more of a skill gap. What about offense, Mike? What are some of your favorite offensive badges in the game this year? Yeah,
well, I think I've been doing a lot of slashing lately. So some of my favorite moves are Euro steps and hop step layups. And we have a lot more, just basically, we call them wins, where you're blowing by the defense if you're good enough at them and doing the right situations. So one is called bunny, that's for hop steps. 2-step is for Euro steps, and we have spin cycle for spin layups. And there's some of the coolest content when you level those badges up.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And here's Jennings. Outside, Green. It's back to Jennings. Pass to LaFrance. Kicks it out to Jennings. No good from 18. Austin with the ball. Here's Van Horn. Here's Cassell. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Boston's shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. It's stolen. Here's Crowder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
And when you look at the veteran Jay Crowder, Brent, what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I think he's just accepted his role, Kevin, a high-energy guy who plays tough defense, and that's someone who's going to help you out, especially the way he can stretch the floor and occasionally knock down key threes.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Swift. Off target with his three. Jennings with the ball. Here's Walsh. He's covered by Cassell. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. No good from outside. And there's the drive. Pass to Warwick. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Crowder comes up to help. In the corner, it's Jefferson. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
High post shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's the visitors now. Here's the screen. Pass to LaFrance. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to Walsh. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Green missing. Boston off to a slow start. It's a 3-point game. Here's Cassell. Uncovered. It doesn't go for him. Now here's Jennings. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Swift. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Jennings. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. A shot by LaFrance, no good.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. To the paint, Walsh. Over to the wing. Outside Jennings. Pass to LaFrance. From outside, off the mark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Great at finding open teammates, and you want Cassell feeding the shooters.
Outside Jennings. To the wing on the left. And here is Green. Defended by Jefferson. Kicks it out to Jennings. Pass to Walsh. Here's LaFrance. Sinks the three-pointer. LaFrance has got 6 points.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
It's Crowder on the wing. Driving inside. Outside, Green. Here's LaFrance. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. And this is what Swift does best. Excellent at rising up and throwing it down.
Now here's Jennings. He has yet to score. There's the screen. Pass to LaFrance. Inside. Tries again. Kicks it out to Jennings. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
To the left wing. To the inside. And Jefferson throws it down.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
To the middle. Green. And Green slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
18.
Now Lynn. Left side, Miller. Outside, Lynn. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his first basket.
The muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact.
Drives to the hoop. To the paint. It's to Van Exel. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Back to Lynn. And here is Aldridge. And good that time.
Such a threat to score from mid-range, but on the inside can do some damage as well.
Here's Van Exel. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Back to Randall. Nice ball movement by Boston.
Nick Van Exel. First personal foul. First team foul.
The dive for the ball. Outside, Lynn. Inside, Aldridge. Clock at 4. Down low. Robinson, that's good.
Well, Duncan Robinson finishing through contact and putting his body in the mix.
Here's Van Exel. Here's Swift. Back to Van Exel. Angle left side. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
The ball goes to your home team.
Miller surveying the floor. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Picked by Randall. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Inside. Here's Swift. Back to Van Exel. The tray. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
To the middle. Here's Lynn. The score now all even.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
And there's a whistle that goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to LaFrance. Here's Walsh. He's defended by Randall.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Lynn with it. Aldridge inside. And he makes good on the layup.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
The try by Jennings. That one goes in.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here is Aldridge. And the basket is good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done what they need to make every possession count. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Jennings. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Boston trailing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now here's Jennings. Pass to Green. To the inside. Here's Jennings. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Warwick in the posts. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin.
And really, Lin has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Now here's Jennings. And he drives in. Count it.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Here's Walsh. Pass to LaFrance. To the paint. And that one drops for him.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And Warwick with the stuff.
And Lynn is a sensational playmaker. Love how he zips passes over to his guys.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. So both teams making some changes here. Now Van Exel. There's the pick. Pass to LaFrance. Launches it. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And here is Van Exel. From past the arc. It's good from long range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Cassell. To the inside. Warwick. And Warwick with the stuff.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
There's a good screen. Here's LaFrance. Here's Walsh. Driving the lane. 4 on the clock. To the middle. A shot by LaFrance, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Pass to Van Horn. Here's Swift. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Driving to the basket. And yes, it's good.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting it.
Pass to Cassell. And stolen by Posey. Van Exel with it. Here's LaFrance. Here's Walsh. He's looking for Caruso and finds him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Lets it go from deep. Swift clanks the putback jam. Now here's Van Exel. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That is all timing.
Van Exel with it. Always going for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A certified dunk artist. Swift knows just what to do with that lob.
Pass to Aldridge. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Now here's Van Exel. Down low. Here's Swift. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Boston.
Here's Cassell. Into the lane.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Warwick.
Home team foul. Miles Swift. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cassell. From the corner. And another basket for Boston.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Corver. Here's Van Exel. His three-pointer's off the mark. It's stolen by Van Exel. To the inside. Here's Swift. And he dunks it down.
And just keeping things simple on offense. Van Exel spotting the open man and just getting him the ball.
To the wing on the left. To the middle. Here's Warwick. And Warwick with the stuff.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what an impressive pass in the middle.
Pass to Warwick. Now Posey. Outside Corver. A three ball. Offensive rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Now Corver. Pass to Warwick. Posey with it. Here's Warwick. Oh, and the jam by Warwick.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Van Horn. Here's Cassell. Can't hit that one. Pass to Corver. Back to Van Exel. Here's Warwick. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal
It's on
foul.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
First team foul.
Hey, Van Exel can put defenders in a pickle, a torture chamber, including finding ways to draw the whistle while shooting.
So both teams making some changes here. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Good job concentrating, even though he was well defended. Jefferson able to knock it down.
Boston's shooting their first foul shot of the game. Here's Cassell. Inside. Swift. Pass to Warwick. Good. He hits the jump shot. Warwick's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And Benyama outside. Posey. It's blocked. And he recovers it. 3 on the clock. Here's Korver for 3. Boston leading by 3. Here's Cassell. Jefferson has a wide open look. Misses the 3. Cousins inside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. 1:21 left in the first half of basketball. Throws it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And the officials call for a 3-second violation.
In for Boston, number 55, Duncan Robinson.
1:03 left here in the first half of basketball. And stolen by Posey. A solo fast break. Outside Korver. Cousins inside. He has yet to score. Boston leading by 5. To the paint. It's stolen by Korver. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. Pass to Wembanyama. To end the drought. Swift grabs the miss.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play. Wrong result.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Inside. Here's Swift. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston on top. They lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And so it's Boston with it. It's a 5-point game. Lynn's shot is off. To the inside. Wembanyama, right side. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Down low. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Boston making a switch here. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Swift. 5 to shoot. Jefferson with the 3. It's not going to go for him. Cousins with it. Now Posey.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Teams changing it up here. Pass to Korver. 6 on the shot clock. Now Wembanyama. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for Boston. 3-point lead. Shots good by Miller.
Miller is a laser from deep. He can be lights out there. The defense has to make it tougher for him.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Corver. From outside the arc. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Boston leading by 6. In the corner, it's Robinson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Double team on Aldridge. And he lays it straight in.
You know, sometimes overwhelming presence. Aldridge is a handful to deal with because of his height, strength, and length.
Now here's Caruso. To the left wing. Cousins. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Now here is Robinson. Robinson on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. At the top of the key, Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
Here's the screen. Pass to Miller. The tray. The basket good off the assist from Lin.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
And here's Jackson. Screen by Cousins. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Cousins plays inside with an attitude that says, you want to stop me? Give me your best shot.
Now here is Aldridge. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Wembanyama. Finished off the break.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Swift. Out to Miller. The fader. And it's Boston with another. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Cousins. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Boston leading by 6. Miller with a wide open look. And another basket for Boston.
And the awareness from Lin, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
That's tipped. Driving in. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Caruso. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here's Lin. Here's Miller. And another basket for Boston.
That is like a layup for Miller. He's an elite shooter.
And they double up Jackson. Down low. Corver. Corver's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
To the inside. Here's Swift. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Swift knows how to put some muscle and power behind those jams. Excellent at throwing it down.
Pass to Cousins. Outside Jackson. Back to Cousins. And they double up Jackson. Cousins with the bucket.
Tell you what, Cousins knows he's got the green light to take these quick catch-and-shoot shots, and he's confident in doing so.
Here's Swift. He's guarded by Cousins. There's Miller with the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Jackson. Clock at 6. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And so here's the home team, trailing by 10. Here's Posey, and the shot goes in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Van Horn. Miller with the ball. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Fires the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, GM
your defenders.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves. Now here's Williams. Durant with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades in the league.
And the dunk by Horford.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the gym. You forget how big he is.
Pass to Allen. All alone. It's Allen on the wing. To the paint. A second chance effort. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Roy attacking. Outside Jackson. And here's Roy. Plenty of space. And that one hits back iron.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
The shot by KD, no good.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Horford high post. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. 5-0 for 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
There's a good screen. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Back to Roy. Puts up a deep three. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Looking for the first basket of the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Inside. Pass to Allen. Miami grabs the miss. It's tipped. It's Williams with the drive. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Van Vliet. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Horford with it. He's covered by Murray. Lets it go. Horford, no luck.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
2 minutes.
Now here's Middleton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Middleton, a good scorer, and good scorers can use the pump fake to their advantage.
The Heat making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Murray. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Left side, KD. Here's Allen. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
3-on-3. Pass to KD. For the 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And Durant, one of the purest shooters in the league.
Jackson with the screen. .46 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Given his massive size, it is easy to see why Horford picks up a lot of fouls.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Pass to Van Vliet. Jackson with the screen. In the corner, Horford with it. Thibault on the wing. Here's Van Vliet. Jackson with the screen. Pulls from the top of the key. That one a little long.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Out to the right wing. Here's McConnell. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much.
And
And one of the unknown facts about Torrey Craig is where he played his college ball.
Yeah, Greg, a bit of trivia there. One of just 2 players to ever come out of USC upstate, small D1 school in Spartanburg, South Carolina. In fact, I've been there. You know he's a celebrity anytime he goes back.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Miami grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's LeVert. Back to Roy. That's good from 17 feet away. Roy's got his first basket of the night.
This guy is a threat from all 3 levels. That time, Roy put the mid-range.
Craig sets a screen. Banked in off the glass. Henderson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
And it looks like they're settling down after having some real problems shooting the ball in that opening quarter.
And the Heat call time here. Here's McConnell. Still without a basket. Screen by Pirtle. From the stripe. Henderson pulls it in.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Pass to LeVert. Screen by Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Up top, McConnell. They shoot again. Lets it fly. Pirtle's shot is off. Pirtle with the steal. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They get it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And the acrobatic jam. Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Down low. Here's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside Williams. Back to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. McConnell with it. No scoring in this one. Henderson outside. Pass to Thompson. Nobody near Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here is Pirtle. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And here is Craig. Defended by Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. And then Henderson with the jam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Pirtle. Now Burks. Just 5 on the clock. That one's not going to go. AT that time from Curry. To the inside.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Outside, Horford. Pass to Jackson. Thibault on the wing. Back to Jackson. And it's sent back by Allen.
How about the length from the big guy? Enables him to guard just about anybody, anywhere.
Spurs lead by 16. And here's Middleton. Lobbed up there for KD. Stolen by Jackson. Deflects the pass. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. And the Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. Just 2 to shoot. No good from Roy.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
The Heat trailed by 17. Driving inside.
And once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way, and then he's just able to slice right through them.
Back to Durant. Allen outside. To the middle. There's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Drills the three-pointer.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Back to Middleton. There's the three. Trains the three-pointer. Middleton's got 5.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The shot's good. He's got 9.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to KD. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Horford with it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the field.
And Van Vliet, here we go. There's Jackson with the three. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. To the paint. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Roy. Jackson with the screen. Miami no good on that time either. Spurs leading by 17. Pulls it up. Murray no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Heat ball.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Durant. And it's Murray with the jam.
Bonus points for this team. Murray seeking out the rebound.
Outside Roy. Left side Jackson. Outside Roy. Picked by Horford. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Durant. Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Fred Van Vliet picks one up. The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He's off on the second. Roy goes in. And that one is off.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
And so it's the Senate. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Spurs with possession here. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Thibault on the wing. Fires the three. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Thibault got himself on the board with 3 there. Stolen by Van Vliet. Roy attacking. Outside for Jackson. No good with the wing jumper. Spurs leading by 17. Pass to KD. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Allen. And the wing jumper offline.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Horford in the post. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by Murray. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside for Durant. Back to Murray. From outside the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs on defense. They lead by 17. And he makes that one.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Durant just inside the line. San Antonio again missing. Pass to Roy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
A willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Anderson looking it over. Outside Williams. Thompson left side. Over Jackson. That misses off the backboard. The Heat trail by 13. Inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. They could use a bucket. And it's Williams with the jam.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Jackson with the screen. Craig pulls it in. Spurs leading by 15. Here's Henderson. And they get it back. Here's Thompson. Curry wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Van Vliet outside. For three. Connects from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Spurs working the ball around now. Poked away. And stolen by Thibault.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for San Antonio.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Scoot Henderson.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Pass to Horford. Van Vliet outside. Six to shoot. Jackson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Here's Henderson. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that about wraps it up.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Miami foul.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
They kick it out to Murray. On the wing, Murray parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Thibault. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Allen can't get it to go. Pass to Jackson. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Back come the Spurs in transition. The open shot by Middleton. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Richard, if you look at the culture in San Antonio, it's one of great integrity.
Yeah, from the ownership to the front office to the coaches to the players. I had the pleasure of playing there for 2.5 years, B.A. I don't know if they would say the same, but this franchise is 100% class.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Durant with a drive. The open shot by Allen. And no good, trying to use the glass. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Jackson, the screen. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Oh, they get a hand on it. Off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. Spurs on D. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Roy. San Antonio with a rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Middleton. Offensive board. Outside, Williams. Inside, Murray. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Murray knows how to execute inside. You cannot give him these opportunities.
Pass to Van Vliet. Off target from outside. And so Murray will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 3. Up top, Jackson. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Allen. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. And that makes it a tie ball game.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Jackson, the screen. Five to shoot. Here's Roy. And they recover it. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
but you really can't say enough about what Jaren Jackson Jr. has done since entering the league, RJ.
Yeah, B.A., not only is he a walking bucket, but opposing offenses have to account for how good he is on the defensive end. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year.
Here's Thibault. After the basket by San Antonio. Back to Jackson. The layup misses.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Williams. And that misses. That would have put him up. Jack's up a 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Pass to Durant. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
Here's Roy. Let's go with a 3. The shot that time not on target. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Spurs up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Curry. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
The assist.
Curry's got his first 2 points of the night.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's McConnell. Here's Pirtle. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Pirtle's got his first points of the game.
Big body Jakob using that size to get into position. Quality job.
Pass to Williams. And here's Henderson. Drives to the hoop. Out to Thompson. Off target with the 3. Miami trailing. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done. But trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
Yeah, he's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. No good on the second free throw. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
San Antonio leading. Henderson drives in. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Henderson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
McConnell's shot is off. Driving to the basket. Craig, he's open. Second chance effort. And Thompson puts it in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
McConnell outside. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Henderson. Now here's Williams. For 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
They get it back. Outside for LeVert. Second chance shot. Outside, Williams. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Well, Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools and come into his own a little bit.
Yeah, B.A. much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter.
Craig with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. The three from Curry. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals playing disruptive basketball.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's Henderson with the ball for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. Out to Craig. Pass to Henderson. 5 on the clock. Thompson with it. Oh, trying his luck from deep.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
McConnell outside. Here's Pirtle. Back to McConnell. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Pass to Roy. And here's Horford. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. San Antonio ball.
And the Spurs with possession here. 7-point differential. Outside Durant. Allen on the wing. Money from the wing.
Jarrett Allen.
And the Spurs lead by 9.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
And it's Jarrett Allen with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Middleton.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Allen. And it's good. 2 points. Jackson's got 6.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Durant's shot is off. Horford right side. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
the Heat always focused on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. And it's the Spurs ball. They've got a 9-point lead. They kick it out to Murray. Three-pointer, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Horford. They double-team Horford to the paint. Here's Roy. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Outside Durant. Unloads to the middle. Back to Allen. They shoot again. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open look. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. And stolen by Williams. Back come the Spurs in transition. Allen on the wing. Here's Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
Well, Richard, Kevin Durant has been a big-time scorer in the NBA since he stepped onto the hardwood.
No, and I played against him as a rookie, and let me tell you, even the veteran team that we had, we knew that this guy was going to be a bucket getter for a long time.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Now at the line.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. Roy pulls it in. Miami trailing. Horford inside. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
San Antonio ball.
On offense, here is San Antonio. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Henderson. The rebound by Jackson. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Fans give it up for the baddest dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat dancers. You know what time it is, Heat fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. How about your Heat Breaker Dance Crew? Let's give them another good hand.
Timeout called, the Heat.
All right, crowd. It's time to get out of your seats. That's right. It's T-shirt time. Here comes the dancers, everybody. Let's get loud. Let's hear it once again.
15 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Roy. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Curry. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. San Antonio leading. And here's Henderson. Outside Curry. Henderson outside. Thompson with a screen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Spurs lead by 9.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Down low. Here's Roy. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Now Henderson. Outside Curry. Outside Craig. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J is off the mark.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Van Vliet outside. Out to Horford. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The 3 from Curry. So it's Miami now. They trail by 7. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
I mean, this is why Van Vliet's teammates like playing with him, because he looks to set them up with his passing.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Murray. Here's Allen. They kick it out to Murray. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Van Vliet with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the defense is all over Van Vliet inside. But he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Here's Roy. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson gets the bucket.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Durant puts some moves on. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Van Vliet. The layup off target.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Laser focus from Durant. Nothing comes between him and the bucket.
.151 left in the fourth. Here's Roy. And a miss there on the triple.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Lets it fly. Horford pulls it in. Miami trailing. The kick out to Van Vliet. .116 left to play in the fourth. Here's Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Talk about possessing the clutch gene. The big man, Horford, coming through in a huge way.
That doesn't go either for Durant. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Jackson with it. Checked by Murray. The kick out to Van Vliet. From outside, off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Second team foul.
Here's Williams. To the inside. And he commits the intentional foul.
Brandon Roy. First personal foul. Third
He hits the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Van Vliet outside. Horford outside. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Miami ball.
And it's Miami's ball. Roy can't get it to go.
Miami foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team foul number
Good on the
2.
first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Line for the Spurs.
What impressed me most about Keegan Murray is that he came ready to play. He walked into this league ready to do serious minutes on a playoff team. That's hard to do as a rookie.
Roy. So we see the Spurs get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Williams with it. A lot of power on display in the front court tonight in our matchup. Brent, should be exciting to watch.
Yeah, it may not be about the outside shooting in this one either. These teams like to involve that front court and catch the defense while they're napping. And that size and versatility make Jared Allen so hard to defend.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jackson. Rebound San Antonio. The kick to Durant. Fires from deep. Counted from distance.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
And the Heat with possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's Roy. Off with the layup. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
And Horford gets it to go.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Pass to Murray. Allen. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Miami. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, Brent.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
Now here's Durant. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Durant's got 5 points.
KD unafraid to get to the mid-range, and he can get there at will.
To the inside. Here's Roy. Horford inside. Elbow shot on the way. The rebound by Allen.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Inside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
If Murray can keep his passing up, he'll be a force in this league.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. Here's Roy. Here's Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Back to Allen. The kick to Durant. Buries it down low. He's got 7.
You can't give Kevin Durant baskets, but it certainly can't be that easy for him.
Pass to Roy. Screen by Horford. Rejected by Allen.
How about the length from the big guy? Enables him to guard just about anybody, anywhere.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, got that one up quick.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Jackson the screen. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Durant. Lets the three fly. It's Middleton on the wing. On the wing, Durant. He's got 9. Now here's Allen. Back to Durant. They shoot again. Now Murray takes the 3. Horford pulls it in. Driving in. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Spurs. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here's Pirtle. Thompson with some nice D.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Back to Henderson. Rebound by the Heat. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards, and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yeah, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. From 18 feet away. And too long on the shot. On the wing, Curry. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Craig. Out to Thompson. Oh, he tries a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Tristan Thompson not wasting any time having the ball in that situation to get 2.
Here's McConnell. Here's Pirtle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
The drive by Henderson. Here's Thompson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry. And then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And Williams punches it home.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Up top, Thompson. Back to Henderson. Out to Craig. Left side, Curry. Stolen by Burks. And he's all alone.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
Outside Curry. Williams with the screen. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Burks. Miami trailing. McConnell with it. Henderson picks him up. Pirtle. Hauled in by Curry.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
A minute 6 left in the second. San Antonio again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Williams with the screen to the paint. The layup off target. San Antonio with the ball. They lead by 4. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. And here's Curry for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Picked by Pirtle. Outside Burks. On the take. The rebound by the Spurs. Right side Curry. Outside for Henderson. Thompson with a screen. Henderson drives in. Shot's good by Thompson. And now it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Screen by Horford. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Back to Henderson. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Henderson with it. Now Horford defending. The 3 from Craig. Can't get it to drop. So it's Miami now. Trailing by 5. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Pass to Curry. Outside Craig. Thompson left side. Spurs need to get one up here. And it's good. 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Craig with it. Right side, Williams. And here is Thompson. He's got 7. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Henderson. Goes up again. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And San Antonio has possession.
VanVleet with the suffocating defense. Surrenders no room.
Here's Roy. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. San Antonio leading. Outside Durant. The kick out to Williams. Middleton outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Middleton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Here's Roy. Pass to Jackson. Horford outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horford draws the double. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Durant. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Durant, so effective inside.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now in the game.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That free throw good from Allen.
Now, Allen is a mobile 7-footer, rim protector, who's pretty solid offensively, so he provides the kind of stability you want at that position nowadays.
Pass to Roy. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Now at the line, Brandon.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Durant. Horford pulls it in. Who poked away. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Miami. It's a 5-point game. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
From about 19, Durant, no good. Timeout called, the Heat.
Miami calls timeout. Give it up for your Heat Squad. And that is your Heat Squad. Let them hear you. Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get live. Fans, give it up for the baddest dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat dancers.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Get loud once again for your Heat Breaker dance crew. Let's go. Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud. All right, Heat fans, make some noise once
Here's
again
Roy.
for your
And some
Miami
nice
Heat
defense
dancers.
there to end the quarter.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Heat ball.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs leading by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so it's San Antonio with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Middleton on the wing. Up top, Durant. Wide open look.
Kevin Durant.
And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Yeah, pull out your dictionary, look up the term pure scorer. You might see a picture of one Kevin Durant.
Here's Roy. Horford, right side. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Murray.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Yeah, KD attacking the rim. Hard to imagine anybody's going to get in the way of that.
LeVert with the ball. Guarded now by Williams.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Durant. Over LeVert. No good there. Off the double clutch. Miami trailing. Here's Roy. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Roy. Going inside. Nice D from Allen.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Jackson, the screen. Pass to Roy. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. No good, off the front rim.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Durant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second team foul.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 10. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Roy. Lets it go from deep. Hits a three-pointer. Roy's got 11 in the second half.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Durant. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Roy. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Middleton from the outside. Rebound by the Heat.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Spins. Here's Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A spindly guy. Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
And both free throws good for Durant. 1:16 left in the fourth. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Roy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Keegan Murray. First free throw is good. And that brings him within 10. Both good from the line that time. 1:06 left in the final quarter. Now Williams. Outside Durant. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
From the arc. Doesn't go that time. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were